Hello, I'm Noria. Today I'm gonna be taking you guys on menstruation and menstrual cycle. Have you ever asked yourself or wondered what is happening inside your body when you get your period? Well, you're not alone. Many girls out there have tons of questions about menstruation, which is just a natural and healthy process of every girl's life. Menstruation is when blood and tissues from your uterus flows out through your vagina. It is actually a sign that your body is changing and preparing for a possibility of pregnancy someday. Menstruation comes every month between girls of age 10 and 15 and lasts up to your 50s. That's a lot of menstruation for your lifetime, right? But don't worry, menstruation should not be a barrier. It should not stop you from doing what you love doing, like exercising, going out, having fun, and enjoying your life. Right, let's move on to menstrual cycles. Menstrual cycles are a monthly series of changes that the body undergoes through to prepare for pregnancy. Menstrual cycles are counted from the first day of one menstruation to the first day of another menstruation. So your menstrual cycle could either be regular, have the same length of day every month, or irregular. A typical example of a menstrual cycle is about 28 days long, but it varies from one woman to another. So your periods could either be long or short, light or heavy, painful or pain-free. Menstrual cycles are organized into 4 different phases, which are the menstruation phase, the follicular phase, the ovulation phase, and the luteal phase. Let's look into the menstruation phase. The menstruation phase begins when you have your first on the first day of menstruation. Blood and tissues from your uterus flows out through your vagina. Some women menstruate for 3 days while others menstruate for 5 to 7 days. Okay, let's move on to the follicular phase. The follicular phase begins on the first day of menstruation and ends on the ovulation phase. In the follicular phase, there is a hormone known as a follicle stimulating hormone that causes the follicle in the ovary to grow. After 10 to 14 days, the developing ovule forms a mature egg. After the egg has been released, the follicular phase is considered over. Now we move on to the ovulation phase. This phase is actually a phase in the menstrual cycle where you can get pregnant. It occurs on the 14th day of a 28-day cycle. Every month, the ovaries release a mature egg that usually takes about 16 to 32 hours. Any hormonal changes at this stage, like increase in the progesterone level, gets the uterus ready for pregnancy. Having pains at your lower abdomen, around your pelvic area, and a rise in temperature and heavy discharge are common symptoms of this phase. In the luteal phase, the egg is moved from the ovary to the uterus. It usually occurs from day 15 to day 28. An increase in the progesterone level helps to prepare the uterine lining for pregnancy. If fertilization do not occur at this phase, the progesterone and estrogen level will decrease and the uterine lining will break. If you do not get pregnant at this phase, you will experience symptoms of premenstrual syndrome, which could be bloating. Bloating is when your belly is painful, swollen, and filled up with gases, especially after a meal. You might also experience mood swings, headache, fatigue, and all the others. The lactose phase lasts for 11 to 14 days in a 28-day cycle. In a nutshell, getting familiar with your menstrual cycle is very essential, including knowing when it starts and how long it lasts, because it enables you to prevent embarrassing leaks. I hope you have learned about menstruation and menstrual cycles. Thanks for watching.